Hello, everybody. I'm making this video mainly in response to Brian's post. He is working on playing guitar and singing at the same time. So I thought I would share some tricks I use to learn to do like playing something and singing at the same time. But this can really be applied to just doing two things at the same time musically in pretty much any situation. I'm curious to see and hear what other people do and uh, techniques they have for learning to do this. But this is what I do. So hopefully you find this useful. I am going to take a song here, just the chorus. It's um, let's see here. So so the process, basically, to break it down, is to really get the sense of the underlying beat, the quarter note beat behind a song, and that is there, and it's going to be in the same place no matter what's going on, whether you're playing an instrument or singing. It's always there. So it's that quarter note beat: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'll do here is the first step, which is just playing the part like on the piano, um, while counting out loud. So that's the first step of it, is to master playing the instrumental part while counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start that. You may have to start slow, but keep working on it, and eventually you should get it up to the speed at which you're going to play the song. And then the next step is to do a similar thing. Um, you'll take your vocal part that you're singing, um, and practice doing it while clapping your hands um, on that same beat. Um, and after you master doing those two things, it should be a lot easier to put them together. You'll want to start slow, and it takes a lot of practice. But here, I'll demonstrate the first part here. So here we go. This is the piano part while I'm counting. So hopefully you can see this okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so that's one way to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing that could be helpful is to add in the ands between the numbers when you're counting. So you would be going one and sorry, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and whoops 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so it's like that. And you'll see that with this rhythm it's a little bit off kilter, but the first two hits do land on the 1 and 2, but the third one lands on the and, right on the and if you're counting. So if I was like learning this, I would practice it slow with both forms of counting while playing it, and slowly build up my speed as I get better at it. Okay, so that's one part of it to master. The next step is singing it while attaching it to that bass rhythm, that basic beat. So I'm going to represent that by clapping. So the vocal melody goes, all because of you, I haven't slept in so long. When I do, I dream of drowning in the ocean, longing for the shore where I can lay my head down. I'll follow your voice. All you have to do is shout it out. Okay, so take that, start slow, but practice clapping with the beat. All because of you, I haven't slept in so long. When I do, I dream of drowning in the ocean, longing for the shore where I can lay my head down. I'll follow your voice. Okay, like that. So start that really slow. You may have to go, all because of you. I haven't slept in so long. When I do, I dream. And the idea there is to really just feel the relationship of when those notes are being sung, and when that clapping is happening. So after a while, your body just gets this sense of how to just swing with it and be in the pocket. And yeah, so you start slow. If you can do this slow and master it at a slow speed, then you can definitely do it at a way faster speed. It's just a matter of time and practice, for it to slowly become more and more of a habit. So that's part two of this whole process, the clapping while singing. Then once you're really good at doing both of those, part one and part two, you can put them together. And again, this could seem tricky and be slow at first. That's okay. If you can do anything at a super slow tempo, there's no reason you can't someday do that at a faster tempo. It's just a matter of practicing it and slowly building your muscle memory or whatever it is, to speed it up. So what this looks like basically here, I'll give it a shot here. All because of you, I haven't slept in so long. When I do, I dream of drowning in the ocean, longing for the shore where I can lay my head down. I'll follow your voice. Okay, so I'm playing it. I'm playing and singing it at the same time. And I want to emphasize, like, the important thing while you're doing this is to really sense that 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not saying it or clapping it while I'm doing it. For some of you, it might help to tap your foot even while you're singing and playing it at the same time, or just kind of bob your head to it. I'm going to try that. So I'm underneath all this. I'm really just sensing that 1, 2, 3, 4 steady rhythm, and that's what's going to hold this all together. So all because of you, I haven't slept in so long. When I do, I dream of drowning in the ocean, longing for the shore where I can lay my head down. Okay, so yeah, that's the process there. It's three steps that I do. One is playing the instrumental part, while counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and go ahead and try 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the second part is sing the part, while clapping your hands. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all that represents. So the counting you do and the clapping are really just relating and tying everything that's going on down to this solid beat that's underneath everything, and that should be sensed in the back of your mind when you're playing the whole thing. So yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I mean, this is a nice process that has worked for me, but it takes lots of slow practicing and slowly building up your speed to get it right in the end. So don't get frustrated. Persevere, keep working on it. And I would love to hear what other musicians or people have to add, or ideas or questions on all this. Does this make sense? Does this type of thing work for everybody? What other stuff do you do to master doing 2 things or 3 things at the same time? Yeah. Good luck, everybody.